I'm not gonna be on it for that long because I had somebody write me a script. I'll shout them out in a second. But just look at the picture so y'all know what deku would look like, and then I'm gonna go over to the script so I can read it because I was gonna remember the whole thing, so I can just stay on the picture. But it was kind of a lot to remember, and yeah, no, I wasn't gonna remember all that. I might remember the next one or like eventually start remembering them. But for now, since this is like my first time reading somebody else's script, I'm just gonna read it off of like the script or whatever. So I'm gonna switch over to the script real quick. Just find it. There we go. Okay, so it was written November 3rd, 2022. Written by pt1 on TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. Voiced by me, What If Shadow Master. Titled What If Deku Had Dreamscape Part 1. Description. Oh my god, why the fuck did I get in the car? It's hot. Hold on. Hot. Okay. Anyways, description. Deku is in middle school and is heavily bullied for being quirkless. Deku is going about his business, constantly trying to avoid his bullies and make it to class on time. Oh, how he hated being quirkless. Hey Deku said Hey Deku, I'm not gonna scream that. Hey Deku said a all too familiar voice. He tried to walk faster to his class, but failed as some of his other bullies round the corner. Fuck, he said under his breath. What was that? Did I hear a little bitch say something? The blonde boy. I always wanted to add a hair to that, but just never did. But like, I didn't want to change it. The blonde said to the green-haired boy. Then one thing led to another, and Deku, like always, went home after school with more bruises than he did the day before, or more rather than that morning. When Deku went home, Inko, his mom, like always, asked how was his day, and just like always, he said everything was fine. Deku, being tired like always, just plops himself onto his bed and drifts off into sleep. But only this time, when he woke up, he wasn't at home. No, he was in another place. Where am I? He asked himself out loud. He was at a beach, but it wasn't... Hold on, I lost my placement. He was at a beach, but it wasn't like any beach he's ever... Let me scroll down. Okay, like any beach he's ever been to before. It was more peaceful than any place he's ever been to. He was walking along the shore. Oh my god. How did I lose my placement? I dead I was just saying it out loud. Walking along the shore. Even though eventually making it to this empty field and up the hill to look at the waterfall on the cliff, laying down on beautiful land and letting the tears flow from his eyes, feeling safe here more than he's ever felt before. But after he let his tears flow, he felt his eyelids getting heavy, and he closed his eyes and opens them again to his alarm clock going off. That dream felt so real, he thought out loud. During his daily routine, and then leaving his house to go to school. And just like the day before, avoiding his bullies. But today was more calm. He sat at the back of his class to avoid being seen by anyone and laying his head on the desk and falling asleep. Just like last night, he opened his eyes and he was in a grassy field with some flowers. With some flowers here and there. Thinking nothing of it, he picked up a few and made a few flower crowns. Put one of them on his head, smiling to himself. Then Suddenly, he was back in class. He lifted his head up to turn to the person who woke him up. "When did you get that on your head?" asked the teacher. All eyes now on him, he shot a confusing look, then briefly brings his hands up to his hair, not head, and bringing the flower crown off his head. I don't know," he said, then ran out the classroom and all the way home to tell his mom. "I think I'm quirkless," he explained. "The doctor had said you don't have a quirk, but he could go get it double checked." But just like they told him when he was younger, he did not have a quirk. Did he imagine it? No, he couldn't have. It felt too real. And where did the flower crown come from? Okay, so that's the end of part 1. Hope y'all enjoy the video. I know it's a little bit short. But yeah, don't forget to check out my Discord. Remember to go show the other person that wrote this. If they is their username. They're on TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch. I see a fucking spider just flying by right now, like on a web. That's besides the point. But anyways, yeah, don't forget to check them out and leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2 or in the next video.